Not gonna lie, I was a little worried about watching this movie because like it's a movie and not anime episodes. I'm kind of used to anime episodes, but it was pretty fire. But yeah, here I am. Yeah, I just finished watching a movie. I was crying, but like, I'm good now. First things first, I'm gonna try to keep this a spoiler free. I said small. I'm gonna try to keep this a spoiler free review. If I can do that. Hopefully, I'm gonna try my hardest. Okay, so first question I know a lot of you have: should I go watch this movie? Yeah, you really should. This movie is an experience. Like, you have to experience this experience to understand the experience of this movie. You probably don't get that. You don't get it when you watch the movie. So look, it's not a sad movie, but it can get you in your feels. It got a lot of people in their feels. It got me in my feels, but like, I'm not everybody. Personally, I feel like this is a 10 out of 10 movie in my opinion. It might not be for you. I know a lot of people didn't say it was. Some people said a 9 out of 10, an 8 out of 10, 7. But to me, it was a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed this movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of Inosuke, but in this movie, he had some fire parts, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he did his thing. This movie just made him go up a little bit in my tier because at first, you know, I didn't like him that much. But he was a cool character. But now, I kinda like this man. He's not my top, but I did like that man. Okay, so the pacing of this movie. It's really good actually. It's a little, it's like it's Demon Slayer pacing if you get that. If you watch Demon Slayer, then you know it's Demon Slayer pacing. It's a little slow, you know, it gets fast and gets good. You know. The pacing was perfect. I really messed with it. Also the animation, god tier. Demon Slayer animation. You ever know it's finna be good. It's Demon Slayer, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna try not to talk about Tanjiro. Tanjiro has scenes. Tanjiro has scenes, but you kind of expect that from Demon Slayer. Nezuko has scenes too. She had a pretty big scene in this movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me say this one more time. The animation is just god tier. It's animation just. It's just animation porn, bro. It's just animation porn. What more can I say? Just because I cried, a lot of people cry don't make this movie emotional. It's not an emotional movie. I mean, like, for some people it is. For some people it is. For people like me and other people who's connected to the main 4 people in the cast. You know, side characters too. But the main cast, you get it. If you connected to them, then you might cry because this movie tries its hardest to make you cry at scenes. I'm telling you, it's not emotional, but a lot of people might cry. The fight scenes in this movie, perfect. It's nothing I can see bad about it. Like I'm saying, the fight scenes in this movie, they perfect. There's nothing I can say. They just good. They just godly. Like, what more do you expect? Rengoku has a. You know how hard it is to like talk about the fight scenes without actually like talking about the fight scenes. The scene leading up to the end fight scene, let's say that one. That one was pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a lot of stuff going on. This movie though didn't really feel like a movie. It felt like a Demon Slayer anime. It felt more like an anime than a movie. The only thing that made me remember it was a movie was the music, the sound effects, the fact that I was like, oh. I think this is about an hour long. I think I got like 30 minutes left. I didn't really realize this was a movie. I thought I was watching anime until I remember. Episode didn't end here and there was no intro. So yeah, this is a movie. I do kind of wish for a different outcome though with this movie. When I say outcome, I'm talking about the ending. The whole movie was fire. I loved it. But like the ending seemed to be different. I feel like it should have been different. I mean, it's going to add to the story, you know, and make things happen that probably wouldn't have happened if that ending didn't happen. So this movie, it just kept comboing off me. Like, I'd be like, oh, it's a happy scene, oh, it's a sad scene, happy scene, sad scene. I'll be getting good, then boom, sad scene, boom, happy scene, boom, fight scene, boom, music, boom. It was just combo after combo after combo. I didn't know how to feel. I was just mixed of feeling. I was just mixed emotions here. You know, like Martin W. Melly. I was just here, happy, then here, wow, then here, why, then here. It's a few funny parts of this movie that weren't really funny to me. but it's supposed to be funny. You know how Demon Slayer humor is. Also, it's a few parts in this movie I'm just like, why? Like the plot with the train made sense, but what happened on the train to get to that? Why can you go about it a different way? I mean, like, it makes sense, but that's what you want that to happen. That's what happened here. Okay. And then there was one dude when as soon as I saw him in the beginning, I looked at him. You already know he's not a good. You could just tell that he's not a good guy. You could just tell. There was one scene in this movie that was really emotional, that changed the way somebody thought, and I was like, I like that guy. I like that guy. I like him. At first I didn't like him because the way he was trying to do, but now I like that guy. And Rengoku, let me tell you, Rengoku is right now in this moment, he's that nigga. First I didn't like him. I'm not gonna say I didn't like him. I thought he was weird. I was like, oh, okay. And then, you know, I learned more about him, and I was like, yeah. And then he came out the gate just being a fire for no reason, no pun intended. I'm just like, this character different. He built different. There's not a lot of anime characters like him. Basically, I left out a lot of parts of this movie that I could tell you, but I want you to experience it for yourself like I did. And this movie was just fire. You should go watch it. I feel like you should go watch it. Whether you like Demon Slayer or not, if you just want to watch an anime movie, you can go watch it. Plus, I heard from a source that there are a few places you can watch this movie that's not in theaters for free. I can't confirm that source, nor can I deny that source. You find it, let a brother know. If you don't find it, geez, I feel bad for you. But hey, watch the movie however you want to watch the movie. As long as you experience the movie, that's all that matters. And now, I'm in the video because I don't really do reviews, so this review was kind of it wasn't really all over the place. But I talked about certain things as they came up in my head. So, yeah. It's not the best review, I'm not gonna lie to you. But you get the point. Go watch the Demon Slayer movie. It's an experience that you should experience because I feel like everybody should experience this movie. Now I'm gonna roll the outro. Thanks for being here. And I didn't spoil the movie too. Spoiler free, like I said. What outro?
I don't know who I could trust in. Lately I stress all the time, bring the bucks in. And they be on my phone, no discussions. Shorty, why you let me alone without nothing? I don't know who I could trust in. Lately I stress all the time, bring the bucks in. And they be on my phone, no discussions. Shorty, why you let me alone without nothing?